Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we basically continue to the downside. I have found some support here. Oscillators all groups the downside. Still no retest of the break, so yeah, that's concerning me on the 8 hour. On the 3 hour, similar kind of situation. You know, we've had a massive week off. Then look at this big range bar that we've got here. So I would immediately highlight that range bar on my charts like that, and then look to the left to see what's going on, and you can see that's kind of where we were bouncing around in. So those are the levels, the upside and the downside. Oscillators groups the downside like us don't really like that for an opportunity to jump in short. We do have a crossover of all the moving averages, so that basically means we need a retest of a break. There's the closest break, which lines up with all those moving averages, and that would be 13,447. That would be the area to be short off, not down here. Moving down to the 1 hour, as you can see, yesterday was big down, big up, big down, and then this morning has just like drifted lower slightly. I would assume, and 1 hour is not the chart to play this on, we're going to have to do this on the 15 minutes. So the lows of yesterday at 13,118, that's a level to pay attention to. Just bear in mind, when we look to the left on the higher time frame, you've got a massive amount of support here. So the next level down is going to be that area there, which wasn't tested. So that is 1312, 1300 is going to be the downside target. So what we're looking for is a potential rejection here at 13,118. Any of these little tails here all the way up would offer resistance as well. Just keep that in the back of your mind. The current the current high of today is pretty much your stop area. So at the market open, you're looking for a rejection somewhere in this zone here, looking at these tails. Continue with this trend, and you're looking for 1300 or 1312 as your target area. If we get above this area at 13,162, all bets are off. Then I would expect us to come and tag something in this area here, which is going to be 13,248. We're waiting for some noise. That's clear in the charts. You can see the confusion. Nobody knows what's going on. So my opinion right now is watch this area. If we do reject this area, and you can see on the hour, there's lots of tails here where you can sort of modify the levels. Just do that. I'll get your levels in on your 1 hour chart and watch it on the 50-minute. If you start rejecting there and you get price action, then it's a continuation to the downside. Take note of this trend line, because any move up into this zone breaks that trend line as well, which will be a different scenario. So personally, I'm still sitting on the sides. I'm really not interested in being bounced around in a range, and I suspect that's what's going to happen. Going to bounce up and then continue somewhere in a range that is going to form with these levels, basically ranging from 1300 up to 13,300. So that's kind of the area that I think we're going to bounce around in. So if you've got the time, 5-minute, 50-minute charts, that's what you need to be watching for your entries, and you're going to be in and out pretty quickly based on what's going on. So yeah, I'm sitting on the sides. I'm not going to get drawn into this at the moment. I'm looking for a proper trend. We had a proper trend. We've had a pretty decent uptrend, and then a very aggressive downtrend that's not really given us much opportunity to get into. So that's what we're looking for. Looking for structure. Get the structure, then we will trade, whether it's up or down, but at the moment there is no structure. So those are the levels to watch, guys. Make sure you pay very close attention to them. You're looking for price action on those levels. That'll be inside bars, engulfing bars, or pin bars, and it needs to be on the level, not above the level or just under the level. It needs to be exactly on the level. The tail of that price action needs to touch that level, and your entry will be on the bottom of that level and stop just above that structure. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.